buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. He gets this to Davante Adams, and he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A very nice pick.
Pick him up. And someone jumped.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Great gains back-to-back. Last time over 30 yards, better than 20 here. On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. A check on Jacobs from a week ago. North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offense. So that time, Charles, a quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 16. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. A tackle made by J.T. Woods. Touchdown, Raiders. Davante Adams with career touchdown number 91. He joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others. And the Raiders get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. So here come the Chargers as they get set for their first drive. They're led by the number 1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
And only a couple there up to about the 23-yard line. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Well, 10. Time again to see Josh Jacobs and this Vegas offense operate. Last week, a strong showing, up over 100, also 2 trips to the end zone.
It's the kind of week that if you said, listen, I'll let you have this type of a game each and every week, you'd sign up for it. You wouldn't try and get cheap. But let's face it, good runners always want to be a little bit more greedy at the end, try and squeeze out every last yard. He's going to try and duplicate that and exceed it in this game.
That catch is number 819 of his career. It ties him with Hall of Famer Steve Largent,
who did things largely below the radar. Not this guy. 819 catches, that speaks loudly in volumes.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. 67 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Here's Jacobs. He pushes forward from maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. 3rd and goal from the 2. And they're going with a jumbo set offensively. They'll run with Jacobs. And this is going to depend on the spot, but I believe he might be a few inches short. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave him with some options here on 4th and inches. Carlson able to put this one through, and that will extend their lead even further.
So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Early on, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But it is
across the 45. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Now Lawrence. Got an open man.
And he coughed it up. And the Raiders pick it up. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. These defenses have become so opportunistic, and no matter what you're playing, in this case wide receiver, you got to be careful.
Certainly do, because there is a phrase in today's football that we use all the time, completing the process of the catch. Well, it's after you do that where the trouble begins, right? Meaning you've tucked it away, you're trying to get downfield, but someone's always coming up trying to rake at the ball and knock it free.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Here's Tagovailoa to throw.
He's got Ayuk once again. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down.
Tua. That's complete out left to Ayuk.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Jacobs going to try the middle. And he goes down at the 26. A pickup of 13, and that last play began at the 13. 1st down.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing?
On 2nd and 12.
Tua, same target. It's Jacobs again. Down inside the 10.
Touchdown Raiders. Josh Jacobs with career touchdown number 75. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes our score 17-0. So the drive there took 6 plays, and it winds up in 6 points for the Raiders.
This taken in at the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up.
More from L.A. in a moment.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Moore, the man in motion. Now on 2nd and 13. Lawrence finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And that's going to be good for a Chargers first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line. And now they'll throw it with Lawrence. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Divine Diablo. And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football.
Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
A reminder coming